Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Lexus IS 350 F Sport. This model is finished off in infrared with an MSRP just shy of $56,000. We have a luxury focused, very reliable and sporty sedan to go over in today's review. So let's start off with what powers the 350. This has a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it pumps out 311 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, sent to those rear wheels, propelling this 3,800 pound sedan from 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. It also has a top speed of 143 miles an hour. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking at 20 miles per gallon in the city and 28 out on the highway. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, this particular model has gloss black for all of the accents up front. So it includes the surround for the hourglass design for the grille, lower section of the bumper. There's a forward-facing camera as well as the sensor for the adaptive cruise. This has LED headlights along with the iconic DRL design, along with all these crisp points that lead off from that. More gloss black in both lower sections of the bumper. And then the lines from the grille go all the way to the base of the windshield, and there's also 2 lines at the top of the hood there, giving it a very distinctive look. Now, as part of the F Sport package, this gets the F Sport tuned suspension, a rear differential, and then also these 19-inch wheels that have a very nice multi-spoke design to them. There's the F Sport badge, more gloss black in the lower side skirt there. 3 colors for the side mirrors, gloss black chrome and the body color. There's also a camera and a turn signal. Sunroof up top. All the window trim matches the wheels very nicely, and some crisp and prominent lines run down the lower section. Now in back, there's a small gloss black trunk mounted spoiler. There's the backup camera with all the LED taillights, as well as parking sensors, more gloss black, and the dual exhaust on both sides. Now you can use the key fob or this button up underneath to gain access to the cargo area, where there's a good bit of space. This is a great and practical daily driver with the amount of room. You can fold the back seats down. Spare tire is also located underneath the floor. And then as we work our way to the interior, pretty simple door panel. It is all one color with the gray stitching. There's the window control, release, speaker down below. No storage integrated in the lower section, which is interesting to see. And then this also has solid black leather seats. Now I do have this seat a little bit farther back. I'm 5'10", and it's just up against my knees for a taller driver at the moment here. There's storage pockets as well as climate vents. And then there's the armrest and 2 cup holders. And you have a good bit of visibility. It's pretty open in the back, a little bit tight for the current setup. But if you're looking for a smaller sedan, this is still going to work and be practical. Now up front, this does get storage in the lower section. There's all the window adjustments, as well as the memory seating controls, and a cool little trim accent just behind the grab handle. Now the automatic front seats have some really nice lateral support to them. And this gets the solid and perforated F Sport steering wheel. Let's fire this up, where we can go over the rest of these controls. So we have paddle shifters on the back side, volume and tuning on this left side, along with Bluetooth and voice commands. Cruise control is on the right side there. There's lane keeping assist, distance pacing, and then all of these are for the gauge cluster. So with the tach right in the middle, you can scroll down and go through a little bit of information. There's even a calm screen too. When you're ready to shift that tach to the right, you have a lot of standard safety features that you can go into and configure as needed. And then you can also go through a little bit more information. It is going to be slightly different from within the tach there. There is some of the same information as well, but you can scroll through a little bit more. And when you're ready to hide all of that, shift the tach back by using this control right here. So pretty simple, but it gives you quite a lot. Now on this left side, there's the trunk and hood release, automatic headlights, even a view button for the 360 camera system. And you have 2 different angles depending on how you want to see that. There's also a rear sunshade, and then odometer and resets, 1 air vent. And as we work our way back to this infotainment system, you can use this as a touchscreen system, or you can use everything down below here. So going into the menu, you can go through your audio and phone, go through apps. Projection is how you can pair your phone to this system. And then you have your climate adjustments as well as setup that you can get into. Now, if we go into the map, you can actually go over here and pull up some information on that right side, which is nice. So there's that split screen design depending on what you would like to see. Now there's a clock underneath that along with air vents and then physical buttons for all of the climate adjustments. So you can quickly go through all of that along with the defrosters. Now this does have a CD player. There's power and volume and tuning, some more audio and radio adjustments. And then this model does have heated and ventilated seats as well as a heated steering wheel. Now if we put this into reverse, there's the backup camera along with 2 different angles depending on what you would like to see. You can go into drive and then you can also use this to shift or the paddle shifters themselves. Now with the F-Sport package, you also have a few different drive modes. There's Sport S and Sport S Plus, along with normal and an eco setting. There's snow mode, traction control and auto hold, 2 cup holders, a little bit of space in the armrest with additional auxiliaries, and then there's even more storage in the glove box. Now there's garage door buttons underneath the rear view mirror, touch sensitive dome lights, and the controls for the sunroof. Sunshade is manual adjusting, and then there is plenty of visibility over both shoulders. And from second gear, here we go. Paddle shifters are also responsive, mild acceleration there, but this is pretty quick. This has a lot more potential than what I'm throwing at it today. Redline looks to be just under 7,000. So you have a big range to play with this car, especially on some twisty roads on the mountains. It's something that's going to give you that fun driving experience without an overabundance of power. So like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want something that's crazy powerful, you can still get a very fun, luxury focused and performance or handling type of sedan to drive. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the IS 350 F Sport. I will say too, it's nice for visibility that these side mirrors are pushed back slightly, so you can actually see in between the pillar and the mirror. Definitely helpful for that passenger side. And we have a lot of nice materials. For a vehicle that's in the mid $50,000 range, I think everything is nice. We do have a little bit of plastic on the door panels here, but it's covered in a material, so you're not actually seeing the plastic itself, just to give it a little bit more of that luxury vibe. But it's a great car. It handles well. I really like the steering of this car. And then we can get back up to speed here. Nice exhaust note to it, not overly loud for a luxury focused vehicle like this. But again, for the price tag of this, you can get into a luxury brand like Lexus. This is going to be a very reliable vehicle to go with. And I wouldn't say that it's overpriced. Maybe with a little bit more technology, it would be nice to see for the money. But I think for what you are getting overall package-wise, I think it's a really good sedan for the money. It's super quiet too, as we have all the traffic passing us. So again, great daily driver, something that you can drive for 10 years until the next model comes out. So if you are someone who likes to own your vehicles for a long period of time, this is a great option to go with, and then you can upgrade as needed. We got a few twisties here. Even at speed, it is so planted, so direct in that steering. That is going to wrap it up for the 2024 Lexus IS 350 F Sport. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick Lexus Northlake for providing this sedan for me today. Take a look at their website. That link is down in the description. Give the video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.